Alright, hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another reaction video. Uh, I previously looked at The Wolf Among Us 2 and Remastered that were revealed as part of the Summer Games Fest, but there was a couple other things that were revealed during the Summer's Game Fest. As A lot of people said, bring back E3, and they kind of did, but we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, the official announcement teaser. Now, this is based off the comic book slash graphic novel of the same name, a book that I actually own. You can see my little bookmark. I have not finished it. I started today. I bought this quite some time ago, but I never got around to reading it. But I figured, yeah, I'm reacting to this today. I might as well at least start it. Probably finish it later on, but um, yeah, very different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, at least to what we're used to. Kind of in line with the original comic, because the original comic, made in, I want to say, like the either late 70s, early 80s, was very different than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles we would come to know and love on like the Saturday morning cartoon show and stuff like that, that were all super colorful, super vibrant. Yeah, not these turtles. Like, hey, this comic was a lot darker and everything. Obviously, because they wanted to cater towards a younger audience, they made it kind of cheesy, kind of colorful, kind of goofy, and now the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that we know and love, that's kind of how it took its form. I'm sure I'm missing a couple things in between there, but this comic, The Last Ronin, kind of went back to form. It is a very dark comic. In this one, the rest of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are dead, and you have to, quote unquote, figure out who the last Ronin is, who's the last remaining Ninja Turtle, which they pretty much tell you who it is by the end of like the first comic, because it's like a compilation. I think this is like the uh sorry, I believe it's like the complete book. They pretty much tell you by the end of the first book that it's poor Michelangelo, but they picked the saddest choice for who would be the last turtle. I think the only choice that would have been sadder is if it was Leonardo watching all his essentially younger brothers die. But yeah, very dark, very sad comic. But they are making a game out of it. This was announced quite a while ago, like a few years ago, and unfortunately radio silence for quite some time when it came to it. But now we have an official announcement teaser. I think there's gameplay in this teaser as well, so we're gonna be able to see some gameplay from the stuff that's been floating around. It's very similar. A lot of people are comparing it to God of War, so we're going to see, I imagine, some of those elements in here. But enough stalling. Let's go. Oh, huh. Okay, so that's like I said, I haven't finished the book yet. I think I'm about a quarter into the book. That's definitely based off like the panel of how Raphael died, unfortunately. So I imagine that's going to be. Sorry, I'm moving my mic, not my mic, my mouse all around. I imagine that's also going to be adopted into the actual game itself. So they might recreate that. Either that, or they're just showing the weapons because you're probably going to be using them in the course of this game, or maybe it's both. Who knows? Wait, was that Casey's mask? There's the all right. There's the barbed wire. Shoot, it went too fast. One more time. I'm gonna do it old school. Oh wait, I can do this. I think that is supposed to be Casey's mask. Either that or it's the main villain. Damn, I forgot his name. But Yeah, that's his mask, but I'm gonna say Casey. I think it's Casey, but I could be wrong though. Wait, no, it can't be Casey because at least Casey Jones. April in this comic has a daughter named Casey, but Casey Jones, like the dad or the male, I guess, as he's deceased by this point. So I don't know. Oh, maybe I'm looking too far into it. Let's just continue. All right, let's get. Sorry to get that off screen, but so studio that bought you Bayonetta, Nier Automata, and Ninja Gaiden 4. So that's quite the resume. When it came to that. Now, apparently this has switched developers. It's now being, uh, I guess, developed by, well, Paramount Game Studio, but, I think I'm gonna show it here. Yeah, Platinum Games. So looks like they're taking over the reins. It was someone else at first. Okay. Oh. Okay, so without these be on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, that is the last Ronin. I do want to see if I can find one with actual gameplay though, because this kind of showing off the logo and everything, which the logo does very much look like the the book, of course. Very much like 1-to-1, except the weapons aren't visible. But I want to see if I can find one with actual gameplay, so I will be right back. Okay, so unfortunately, after some digging around, I wasn't able to find one trailer with actual gameplay, so we'll probably have to wait some time for that. I saw some images, but maybe that's from something else that I wasn't able to find. So we don't have actual gameplay, but we do at least have the logo and the announcement of it, which is that's something at least, especially because a lot of people felt this game may have been dormant, may have been canceled, kind of how a lot of people feel about like the Captain America 1943 Rise of Hydra game. But thankfully, this game it lives. It lives at least for now. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if we get some actual like actual gameplay trailer, and I'll probably react to that when that comes out. But in the meantime, that is going to do it for this reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited about this game? Have you read the last Ronin comic book? Excuse me. And let me know if you, like, how do you feel about this game being in the style of God of War? Please let me know all that and more in the comments. And I've got a book to read, or finish reading, I should say. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Cowabunga.